This is Blues View. Coming up, the Wembley dream is still alive for Blues. Colin Tattum fields your questions, and we take a look at the trip to Craven Cottage on Sunday. Hello and welcome to Blues View. I'm Andy Walker, and as ever I'm joined today in our Fort Dunlop studios by our man at the Blues, Colin Tattum. And Colin?
Hello.
Well, Colin, the FA Cup dream is still alive for Blues, and it's still following this pattern that results back to 1956, obviously when Blues got to the final and lost to Manchester City on that occasion. But away at Portsmouth in the quarter-finals, could it be the year for Blues?
Who knows? They've got this far, deservedly so as well. Had a little bit of good fortune along the way, which you do need. But the thing is about Birmingham, they're a very, very difficult to beat team, and you only need to be difficult to beat in 3 or 4 games to get all the way to Wembley. And as you said there, they've been drawn away in every round, and looking ahead to the Portsmouth quarter-final, I think that actually it probably suits them better than if they were at St Andrews, because there'd be more pressure, more expectation on them from the home fans if they were at home. But away from home, they go into it with that mindset that they don't want to get beat. It's up to the home team to come at them, and they're probably, arguably, more suited to playing away from home, whereby they are resilient, they can soak up pressure and tend to get a goal. And if they do get a goal, then I don't think there's many teams better than them than protecting the leads.
Well, that place in the last 8 came as a result of a hard-earned 2-1 victory at Pride Park on Saturday, and we had the chance to catch up with boss Alex McLeish following that victory.
It was certainly, looking as if we were out of the cup. That stage, Derby troubled us up just before half-time, and then in the second half we never really got going until we made the changes. But it's all about winning, and the team again showed the fantastic determination that they have. We changed tactically, slight tactic change with bringing McFadden from the other side and bringing Keith Fahey driving infield onto the natural foot, and we started to get some joy out of that. And of course, bringing Super Kevin on and getting into the Derby box was the key for us to make sure that Kevin made an impact.
Okay, and now it's time to turn to some of your questions. As ever, you've inundated us with some of your views. Colin, first up is Bob F, who says after 2 lucky victories against Nottingham Forest and Derby in the FA Cup, he's wondering whether you feel Alex McLeish should change the lineup to put Blues in a winning position earlier on against Portsmouth.
I know what Bob's saying there, but I don't think there is a need to change it as we speak. The team is settled, it's doing well. Yeah, there's a few players that have shown a little bit of wear and tear and weariness, but that's what the substitutes bench is for. He's brought on players who have made an impact, and okay, Birmingham haven't played particularly well, but they're still getting the results, and I think it'll come again for them. They will find their groove, players will be refreshed, and so to make changes to the team, particularly any wholesale changes, I don't think he's right, because that will disrupt the balance and the equilibrium that they have got going. But I see where he's coming from, but I don't think there's a need for drastic measures just yet.
And of course, fans can't forget that Birmingham are still winning games to get this far, aren't they? So, a second question here from John from Birmingham. He wonders whether there's any news on new contracts for Seb Larson and England's future left back Liam Ridgewell.
Well, talking about Ridgewell, I mean, you spoke to him in the week, and he said that he was speaking with the board with regards to a new deal, and he hopes to get something sorted. He's out of contract in the summer, but the club have got a 2-year option on him, so I don't think that's a problem. With regards to Sebastian Larsson, obviously he had a contract on the table for quite some time, but they've got around to talking again, and I know he is another priority for the management to get sorted out. We'll just have to wait and see what materialises.
It's a trip to Fulham on Sunday. And it will be a chance to maybe put some bad memories to bed from the last time they visited Craven Cottage. I mean, just briefly reflect on what happened.
Of course, two seasons ago, it was a must-win game. Whoever basically lost would be relegated, and it came to pass. It was Birmingham. Since then, Fulham have progressed. They finished very high up the Premier League the next season. Are in the Europa Cup as we speak, doing well again. And I look at it as a gauge to see how far Birmingham have come since that afternoon, and I keep saying that Birmingham can emulate what Fulham did.
Well, thanks, Colin. And thank you for watching. And just finally, a quick brief mention on the fact that the Blues board are currently toasting the start of the Chinese Year of the Tiger. But will Blues be the big cats of 2010? See you next week.